Hello, good morning students of class 12th Commerce. Welcome to Konda Sir's virtual class on development economics, and today we are going to discuss the last portion of our current chapter, that is related to the solving the acute problem of unemployment in our economy. And today we are going to discuss what steps or what selective or particular programs our government initiated in order to tackle the problem of unemployment. In fact, in our fourth chapter, that is poverty, we have already discussed the every detail of all these programs implemented by government. So no need to once again discuss everything in detail, but I would just like to revise what should be your approach when you are facing a question related to the programs initiated by government in order to eradicate the problem of unemployment or solve the problem of unemployment. So especially we will focus in our discussion about the particular approach or how to deal with the questions that comes. Usually you will get a 4 or 6 mark question related to this area of the chapter. That's why here we will go one by one about a different program. So before going ahead, let me make you clear that there are around 8 different programs we are going to discuss related to the solving of the problem of unemployment initiated by the government of India since our independence. But broadly we can divide all these programs into 2 major groups. Programs in first group, they are aimed at creating more employment opportunities, whether it might be in general case, in rural area or in urban area, and on the other hand, group of programs which are aimed at producing people who will be self-employed with the assistance of government. So 2 things. One is employment generation program, more employment opportunity creating program, and other is that self-employment generation program, where a person would be, with the help of assistance, would be able to produce something by himself, and at the same time he would create more job opportunities and he would be providing employment to some other unemployed people. So the first one, Rural Employment Generation Program, REGP. Actually, this program was initiated for rural area, and the organization that took care of the program is Khadi and Village Industries Commission. Khadi and Village Industries Commission. And this program was aimed at creating self-employment opportunities. Under this program, people who are willing to start some venture could get a loan from government or from banks, and they can start their own enterprises. And obviously, the government would give a great amount of subsidy on the loan they are getting in order to help them or assist them. The second being Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana. This was the most sought after program initiated by the government, and in this program it was aimed at creating self-employment, and it was introduced in the 8th plan, that is in between 2003 to 2005, to 1-year plan because of some political unrest, and the result is staggering. With the initiation of this program, 7 lakh new ventures were started, and a staggering 3.5 million new employment was generated. So this was the success story of Prime Minister Rozgar Yojana. Then the third program is Yes, SJSRJ, Swarna Jayanti Sahari Rozgar Yojana. As it is evident from the name, that because Sahari, it is the Hindi of urban people. And Swarna Jayanti Sahari Rozgar Yojana, it was a program initiated by the government of India to create wage employment. Wage employment, what is the difference between self-employment and wage employment? Wage employment, it is a sort of employment that provides employment to people who are with minimum skill, means almost zero level of skill. They can only use their body and can perform some manual work. So, and the other speciality or characteristic of this program was that this was introduced all over India, and here the cost of the program was shared at the ratio of 75:25. That means the central government would provide 75% of the cost of the program, whereas the state government has to provide 25% of the cost of the program. Then next program is Swarna Jayanti Gramin Swarojgar Yojana. Swarojgar means self-employment, and Gramin it indicates the program was aimed for rural people. So it was initiated in the year 1999, and once again here the program cost was borne 75% by the central government and 25% by the state government. Then the next program is Swarna Jayanti Swarojgar Yojana. It is the main feature of this Yojana or this program was creation of self-help group. And remember, this phrase is important, self-help group, and you might expect the question in your exam regarding self-help group, a 3 or 4 mark question. So self-employment, and what is a self-help group? Actually, in rural areas, this program encourages people to make a group, and obviously all are poor, and they are trying to start some venture of their own at very small, very micro level. And the modus operandi of this program was that in the beginning, the members of the groups would contribute or collect some money among themselves, and after that it was decided by the group, it will be decided by the group that to whom the loan will be given. And once the progress goes on, once the work starts, then government would start financing more to the group. And in this way, very small units started brooding up in rural areas, and it provided a definite degree of income to very, very poor section of the population. Then Swarna Jayanti Swarojgar Yojana, that is self-help group. The next one is Swarna Jayanti Rozgar Yojana. This is created for wage employment. See, before whatever the programs we have already discussed, it needed some skill to be a member or be the beneficiary of the program. But here, after that also, India being such a populous country, and here so many people are having almost zero skill, only they can provide their service as a manual labor. Then, of course, it would be the responsibility of the government to provide the minimum wage to them so that they can maintain they can survive. So here it is wage employment. That means the government would start different labor intensive works in rural and urban areas, and because labor intensive work, no capital intensive work is going on, then more and more people would be employed, would get employment, and they would earn something for their livelihood. Then the last one is more important, that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Development Guarantee Act 2005. In short, it is also called Manrega, and it was aimed for creating wage employment. That is, under this program, the government tried to ensure that at least one member of every household in India, at least one member of every household in India who is willing to work or give manual labor would get at least 100 days of work in an year. So this is Manrega, and it was started in the year 2005, and it was aimed at creating wage employment, so that at least all the household would get some benefit, would get some earning, and they would survive. So this is about all the programs. At least you should know the abbreviations of all the programs, so that if you are facing a long question, then at least the name and what type of employment it is providing, and if possible, the year of its initiation. These three things of every program you should mention in your answer book. So thank you and have a nice day. Tomorrow onwards we will be starting macroeconomics. Thank you.